It's like your matcha treats, your chocolate treats, they're excellent. So that's one thing I'm going to miss when I'm gone for sure.
Yeah, the snow. The snow's amazing too, like so fluffy.
That's okay. He's my best friend. I'm taking him home.
Malaysia.
Oh wow. We
Hello. Hi. I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And it's asking people from other country about their trip.
Oh yeah.
Is it okay to interview you?
Sure.
It takes about 10 minutes.
This guy, he's really good.
Okay. Two of you?
Yeah,
maybe?
yeah.
Together?
Sure.
Is that alright? Thank you. Hey, thank you for your time. Where are you from?
I'm Chase. I'm from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
I'm Rachel. I'm from Australia.
All right. So you met during this trip.
Yes.
Yes.
How long are you traveling together?
4 days?
4 days.
4 days.
4 days. So how long are you planning to stay in Japan?
18 days.
18 days.
Yeah, I'm here for 2 weeks, but we both leave the 18th.
Right. So what are you most looking forward to during this trip?
I love seeing the different cultures. Coming from Canada, it's a huge culture shock. So it's almost a complete like 180 in culture. So I really love seeing the different ways people live, the different customs and different traditions. And then of course the historical buildings are an amazing plus.
Good answer.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just like experiencing new things. The animals, like I went to the snow monkey park, which was amazing.
Was that in Nagano?
Nagano, yeah.
Is that snow over there?
Yeah, really
Really?
snowing.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, just experiencing different things from home. Yeah.
And the food.
The food,
You like
always.
food?
Yeah, amazing.
So have you tried a lot of food?
Yes.
Yes.
How
yeah.
many days today?
How many days? Well, for you it's going to be a bit more. For me, this is day 8.
8.
8. Yeah.
So it's about
Almost
a little bit
halfway.
past.
Just
Yeah,
halfway,
right.
Yeah.
I think I'm the same. Right?
Are you the same?
I got here on the 3rd.
I got here on the 4th. So
Ah.
day 9, day 8.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said about the different type of living.
Yes.
What do you notice the difference?
Well, I'm from Canada, so it's a bit different. But the respect here, it's a lot.
Hello.
Hello. It's very clean.
He's looking at me.
You know, socially, it seems to be a little like a more respect towards people in general. Canada's a bit more mind your. People obviously think Canada's very nice, and it is, but it's a bit more mind your business. You guys have like your storefronts. You'll have storefronts. Will have like things for sale outside the store and on display. In Canada, people would take that. So it's very respectful here,
I see.
which I really like. Yeah.
Is there anything that surprised you in Japan?
Probably how safe it is here compared to Melbourne, where I'm from. Like Chase was saying, you can't really trust leaving your belongings anywhere, and especially staying in hostels. It's so safe, and
Right.
which is so different to Australia. Which
Do you go out at night?
Yeah. We go out almost every
Did you
night.
notice that safetyness at night too?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I think more. She can probably answer this because as a male, it doesn't really affect me. But we had the conversation today where, if you want, you can talk about it. But
yeah.
it's very safe.
Yeah, it's really safe. Like walking when it's dark is fine. Whereas back in Melbourne, you wouldn't walk alone as a female when it's dark. So yeah.
So you're gonna work with a guy friend and
Back in Melbourne. Yeah. You need to be surrounded by friends and.
you're gonna be okay with a girlfriend, like 2 girls
Somewhat,
together.
but you should stay in the light. Back in
right.
Melbourne, but here, I'm walking in the back alleyways and places that I wouldn't normally walk.
So you said about the food. What have you tried?
Bit of everything. I'm not a big seafood guy, but of course, coming to Japan, I had to try the seafood and the sushi, and it's amazing. It is really good. I've always been a fan of ramen, so
you
coming
do?
here and basically had ramen almost every day.
Really?
It was really good. So she hasn't had ramen yet. She had a bit of mine today, and she really liked it. So we're gonna get her some later. But yeah, the food, the variety. Yeah, there's a really good variety of food here. The one thing I will say, Japanese sweets. Your sweets game is on point. You're like all your treats, like your matcha treats, your chocolate treats, they're excellent. So that's one thing I'm gonna miss when I'm gone for sure.
Yeah, the sweets are definitely amazing. I love the matcha personally. And you can get like any kind of sweet with matcha in it, so I love that.
So have you tried the tea ceremony, like real matcha?
Yes, I have. Yeah, in Kanazawa, I tried that.
Getting in the room and taking off shoes and stuff like that?
Yeah, it was. I'm not sure if it was a proper ceremony, but I don't know. It was sacred. We were in a room with no shoes and we sat on the ground.
Right.
And yeah, had tea.
How long did it take?
About an hour.
That's probably the
General?
Yeah. What do you think the most difference between Japan and Canada and Australia?
Just how people interact with each other. Yeah. So
Sorry.
No, you're fine. The back and forth interaction is very different. Like the bowing and the respect. Obviously in Canada, like you're polite, you say have a good day and everything, but it's just that's the main difference for me is just watching people are like eating food, like the respect thing, like how you don't eat while you walk. You buy your food, you'll eat in front of a store. Just those are the key differences, I think.
It's also really clean here, like compared to Melbourne, there's rubbish like everywhere. People just leave it. But here, like you can't see any rubbish anywhere.
But no rubbish bin, right?
Yeah, that's the other thing that's different.
Right. Is there any rule or customs that confuse you in Japan?
I feel like we get told to walk on the left side and then nobody kind of does it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I was like, I've been very careful to walk on the left and then like a lot of people on the left side.
But then
at least in Tokyo.
Yeah. But then on some escalators they're on the right.
Right.
And people don't really like pass you as well on the escalator, whereas in Melbourne everyone's like walking past. But it seems rude to walk ahead of someone on the escalator.
In here we stand on the right on the escalator in like Kansai area, Osaka, Nara, Kyoto, but opposite in Tokyo. But the where you walk is different. Depends on the facility because they decide. The manager decide. So that must be confusing. I get confused too.
It's okay.
Just follow the crowd.
Exactly.
So have you been to any other Asian countries?
I've been to I spent a month in Seoul in South Korea.
Oh,
so
really?
Yeah. So it was good. It was pretty comparable. Their food Their food variety was a little bit less, but
He's eating you.
I know he is. Yeah, that's about it. Obviously I want to go to more, but yeah, it's just Korea and then Japan for me.
What do you see the difference between South Korea and Japan?
I think Japan is a bit more tourist friendly. I was lucky that when I went to South Korea, I had friends there that spoke Korean. I think it would have been kind of tough without it. Japan seems to have a little bit more mix of like modernness and culture and like old tradition. Where South Korea is very beautiful, I love it, but you have to kind of go around and there's not as much, especially in Kyoto, there's not as much like traditional buildings. That's okay. He's my best friend. I'm taking him home.
I go to Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Oh wow.
Having a weed.
Which totally different to here, and Bali as well is really big for Australians to travel. More of a like relaxation point than like experiencing culture and and it's cheap, but completely different.
What is the most memorable place so far? Or moment?
You can take this.
Mine was in Nagano. Is that how I say it? Because I haven't experienced snow before, so that was the first time. Yeah, in snow.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No snow in Melbourne?
In the mountains, but you have to travel at night. We mainly do beaches rather than It's more it's a travel destination in Melbourne, but I don't go there.
How's the weather in Melbourne in winter? Like how high the temperature is?
Around 10 degrees, 15 degrees. Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Is that at night or in daytime?
Daytime.
Right.
Yeah. But it gets really rainy compared to. It's probably rainy here too. Yeah, the snow. The snow's amazing too. Like so fluffy. Anyway.
I don't know. That's a really hard question. I really liked Mount Fuji.
Oh.
Yeah, Mount Fuji. I really liked it. I got to. I went up one of the neighboring mountains, and it was beautiful. Like it was almost completely clear. There's maybe a couple mountains or a couple clouds that would go by, but yeah, it was a gorgeous view.
Did you take a photo?
I did take a photo.
Oh,
I
can
did
I
take
see
a photo.
it?
Yeah, I'll show you. And then other than that, it's just like I love the sightseeing. I love the shrines, but I traveled initially alone, so my experiences have been coming from meeting other people, like Rachel, and then we made a few like mutual friends and gone out. So just been making a lot of memories like that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Can you show me the photo you took?
Sure.
Like favorite photos?
Favorite photo?
I want to see the monkeys.
Yeah, I'll show you.
I don't have.
Wow.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
great.
This was the snow.
Oh, wow.
And that was a monkey.
Oh, that
so cute.
looks really nice.
Yeah. Can you see that on the?
No, maybe can you send it to me later?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, would you like to come back to Japan?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it's more of a. Definitely will come back to Japan. For my trip, I focus more on like Tokyo and Kyoto, and like a day trip to Nara and Osaka.
Right.
But there's so many. Like she went to a few smaller towns like Kanazawa and Nagano. There's so many small towns I still want to go to. It's just a matter of time, right?
Right.
Because you want to see as much as possible. So I think I definitely will come back and then try and go to some smaller destinations, a little bit more cultural ones, but 100%, without a doubt.
Same here. There's just so much to see, and now I know like how to do it. Basically, I came. Oh, sorry. Yeah, and also like now I know how easy it is and how easy it is to like live in hostels and meet people. So
Why are they there so much?
You are very needy.
Okay, last question. People who are coming to Japan for the first time, is there any advice or messages?
Learn common phrases. Iksumimasen, arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah, just to learn the common phrases. You don't need to be fluent in Japanese, but just enough, and then pointing will get you the rest of the way. But they appreciate it. I mean, I've been told they appreciate it when you speak some common phrases, and then I've asked because I'm always like, oh, how do you say like have a good day or something, and then they'll tell you. So that's my advice, and have fun. It's a great time.
and similar like learning about or figuring out how to the best ways to like how to be polite, and what the like cultural norms are. Oh my gosh.
Just like forest dogs.
And I think just don't be too stressed about it. Like I came here kind of stressed, but it's so easy to get around. So
Yeah, I don't think either of us like really planned an itinerary. Like I know I got here, I planned like my first day, and then I went from there. So like some things you have to book in advance in Japan, especially in Tokyo. So I kind of missed out, but I'll just come back. But yeah, don't overthink it, don't overstress it. It's great. Go with the, feed the deer.
All right, thank you very much.
no worries.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you.
Arigatou gozaimasu.